So last week, AI made me realize something uncomfortable. I never knew I've been coding the wrong way for years, and not because my code was bad, but because my mindset was stuck in the past. And what I discovered completely changed how I think about building software. And if you ever wonder whether AI is going to upgrade you as a developer or slowly make your skill less relevant, this video might hit you harder than you expect, because it makes me question belief I thought were non-negotiable. So for the longest time, I've been this guy who always believed real developers write every lines of code, that real developers understand every function, that real developers don't cut corners. But that was how I actually learned, by digging into code, debunking, and also writing every piece of boilerplate myself and doing what felt correct and honest at that time. But recently, I started reading about AI, how AI is not just here to autocomplete code, it is actually changing the way developers think about problem solving. For example, tools like LLM-based models, Codex, GPT, Power Assistant, and all these new coding copilots can turn natural language into working code. And then I found this concept called the vibe coding, where you describe what you want, iterate on the output, and barely write code yourself. It is completely different though, because you guide, you adjust, and you refine it. But when I first learned all this, I felt a mix of excitement and guilt. Excited because, let's be real, bypassing hours of repetitive work is insanely powerful, but guilt because I wonder, am I gonna lose my edge? Am I gonna assert my thinking? And am I taking shortcuts that will hurt me later? And then came this one in which the developer says they spend more time debunking AI-generated code than writing it themselves, and others saying that too much AI too early can stunt your understanding of fundamentals. I even heard people saying AI makes developer ask for snippet instead of designing real architecture. And honestly, that hit me because I realized that could become me if I was not careful. But all this excitement, the fear, the guilt led me to a realization that changed everything. AI is not just a tool, AI is a mirror. It shows you what you value, what you avoid, and what you're also limiting yourself on. And another thing that I learned from AI was that a lot of all those boring repetitive code I write back then does not actually grow my skill. AI can do that. And using AI does not make you less of a developer, it just shifts your role. And the future developers is not someone who type every line of code. It is someone who guides system to do the work. But here's another important part. I don't hand over thinking to AI to do that. I have to review what AI generates, and I have to test it, I have to challenge it, and I will have to reshape it and make it to match my vision. So it is not all about coding less, it's just you coding at a higher level. So take for an instance, building a to-do app. Before, I do write every CRUD function, set up database model, and configure routes manually. But now with AI, I can say generate a REST API for to-do items with create, read, update, and delete. And boom, AI just draft it. Then all I just have to do is for me to review it, tweak it, and correct edges, cases, and apply my own architecture style and stay in control. And that does not make me less of a developer. It just makes me the builder, and I am also the architect. So let me ask you, do you think AI is going to enhance your coding or take away something valuable? And being honest, do you ever feel that the way you code might be a little outdated now? And if you do, drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from beginner, veterans, skeptic, and all of you. And if this resonates, then hit like and subscribe for more deep dive into coding AI and the mindset behind building modern software. Thanks for watching, and it is time we all question how we build